Our close reader on page 16. Please have yours open and following along. You are going to be doing a couple things. One is looking for key details to underline as we're reading, and the other is to think about some questions that you have as you are reading as well. So this is called a solar powered solution. And my first question is, solar, I know is usually has something to do with the sun. And I don't see the sun in this picture, so I'm kind of wondering what this has to do with solar. I know solar powered, I've heard that before, like there's solar powered panels that you can put on your house to help run your electric and your heat and your air conditioning and those kinds of things. So I'm wondering what this has to do with snow and cars and the road. So let's listen to find out. I want you to think about a question you have, and then we're going to think of a question we have as we are reading too. Remember that it's okay to ask a question that doesn't get answered. That's okay. It still gets your brain focused on what it is that you're reading and thinking and growing and learning more. So let's listen to a solar power solution.
Shared reads 3 and 4. Remember to annotate as you read.
A solar-powered solution. Snow can cover roads and make it dangerous to travel. When this happens, schools and businesses often have to close. Scott Brusaw, an electrical engineer, has been working on a solution. It would make snow on roads disappear by melting it. Brusaw is making a solar-powered roadway with solar cells that get warm as the sun hits them. The stored heat melts any snow or ice that falls onto the road. This makes winter travel safer. Brusaw's invention will help cities save money by not having to buy snow removal equipment, such as plows. Do you know one disadvantage of this technology? Students may no longer have snow days. That's cool.
All right, so we found out, I answered my question a little bit. Solar, like I said, was had something to do with the sun, but I didn't see the sun. But in this case, there was an invention created that helped when the road gets frozen because of snow or ice. These solar powered cells get warm with the sun, and then they're able to help melt the snow and the ice to make it safer to drive. So I want you to take a minute in your close reader, go ahead and underline what you think are some key details in this story, or in this informational text, I should say, and take the time to do that. And then we're going to be answering some questions about this text as our response. Now we're going to look at That's Cool. That's Cool is a procedural text. Procedural tells us how to do something step by step. In this case, I'm looking down and seeing that she's got ice, a baggie, salt, vanilla, sugar, and milk maybe, or cream. It looks like maybe she's trying to make something that's cold because there's ice and it's called That's Cool. So let's listen to this procedural text and go ahead and underline again some key details in this as well.
You know what happens to water when the temperature gets cold enough. The water changes to a solid called ice. We can use that fact to make a cool treat. Here's what you do. Add half a cup of milk to a plastic bag that has a good seal. Next, add a quarter cup of sugar and a few drops of vanilla extract, chocolate powder, or any other flavor you like. Now, securely seal the bag. In a larger gallon-sized plastic bag, add 2 cups of ice and half a cup of salt. Put the smaller bag into the larger bag and seal it. Shake the bags for about 5 minutes or until the liquid has changed to a solid. Then open the bag and enjoy your ice cream.
Okay, so this text was about how to make homemade ice cream. And if you have these ingredients at home, I'd love for you to try to make your own ice cream. I think that would be very cool as well. What you're going to do for your response to "that's cool" is I would like for you to number the steps for making the ice cream on your paper. That way, if you decide to try this, you've got the steps lined out and you can easily look, okay, I finished step 2, what was step 3? I finished step 3, what was step 4? If they're marked, you'll be able to keep track a lot easier. So you're going to go through and number the steps of making homemade ice cream, and then I want you to upload a picture of that to schoolwork when you are finished.